Hi, Libra. I hope you're all well. Healing Grasshopper here to do your April 2024 reading. Pull up my chair a little bit more. Okay, so you have a really interesting and beautiful reading. Um, the energy is so nice. Um, the what you have on your tea leaves are is the kangaroo. Unsettled times need to prepare. I have been getting this quite a lot in my readings. The kangaroo and I don't remember, but energies like the kangaroo, like bad times are coming type message, which tells me like there may be some kind of economic or something, some kind of um unfavorable thing that happens in the macrocosm out in the outer worlds that's going to affect everyone. So there's that. And I don't know what it is. And I mean, that's the kind of feeling I've had for a very long time. And to a degree, I've had that since I was a kid. Like, oh, we've got to prepare for something. And then I know I'm off on a tangent, but bear with me. When um, COVID came along, I was like, this is it. This is the thing. But that feeling has not gone away, though. So, although I believed it was that thing that we had to prepare for, yeah, I think I was wrong. In the moment, I was wrong. Anyway, so, and I say all that to say that this kangaroo energy is showing up again, but I also feel it in my own life. Like, I don't know, there's something oddly that we're supposed to brace ourselves for. I don't know. But so the unsettled times, I don't think just affects you. And you might have some things that, yes, I don't know, some event happens in your personal life where you're like, oh my gosh, incoming. I don't know. But period of prosperity and abundance, bread, um, which is an odd card to have after having to need for unsettled times. It's like the sky is falling, but prosperity and good advice from a wise person, the owl, but temporary problems. And then deep friendship with someone of the same sex. See? Beautiful. So I think the overall message here is that, and the Two of Pentacles is coming to me right now, the guy juggling the two pentacles, and how there's, the turbulent seas behind him with the ships kind of being cajoled in the water. That applies here. Like Spirit is saying, yeah, the sky is going to seem like it's falling, but you're going to be fine. And wow, very powerful. So the first message here, geez, Libra, you guys are really getting a message here. Um, is the world. So in this context, the world tells me, and this is one of the messages I got in my own life when I was going through my spiritual awakening, which happened during an adverse time, that adverse situations can feel like a tribulation when, while it's only just a transition, right? So I really feel that this is what it's saying. Like, yeah, it's going to feel, like a problem and a tribulation in the moment, but don't worry, everything's going to be just fine, because it says a period of prosperity and abundance. That's what the world speaks of. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied right now. Let me have a drink of water. Okay. So, and maybe I'm tongue-tied because of, the discombobulation you're going to feel initially. Like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think, you know? But it feels like you're going to be highly, highly protected. Ah, okay. Spirit did really want these cards. I put them back and they fell right back out. Want this one too? Is this our first card? Well, the second card. The devil. Yeah. Wow. That's unbelievable. So the devil confirms what I was talking about because the devil is a liar, right? The devil can produce feelings that aren't really true or that are much worse than they seem. The devil can produce fear and all that kind of thing for you to feel displaced in your life and also draw you away from your heart center and from your connection to spirit too, if you allow it to. Um, Nine of Wands reversed? No, that's upright. Yeah, and it's going to make you feel out of sorts and exhausted. But spirit is saying that, you know, don't let it bother you. Carry on with your life because it's going to be okay. Libra, I have a very warm and tingly feeling on my shoulders right now. I kind of feel like I have big warm hands on my shoulders. Is Five of Cups our middle card? Okay. Are we keeping these two? Three? This is the next one, right? Oops. I'm making a mess. Help me. There we go. Okay. So Five of Cups is that forlorn feeling. Um, but there's more of an emphasis that I feel on his lack of clarity in this context. Like he's got his head down, he's looking completely in the wrong direction. You know, look at this Six of Cups. It's unbelievable how the tarot will tell the same story as the tea leaf. It matches up perfectly. Um, Six of Cups talks about this teapot, this deep friendship with someone of the same sex. You have a soul tribe forming here. And the Six of Cups in this context points to that. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Three of Cups somewhere. Six of Swords. Yeah, right? So this continues the energy. Look, you see, I was going to say it continues the energy of the Five of Cups and this Nine of Wands here, and it's in the same line. Knight of Pentacles. This is the be patient. It's going to pass and it's going to be, you're going to have a favorable outcome. Four of Swords, but chill out card, you know? Okay, so again, the Five of Cups here, I mentioned this diagonal line, but this diagonal line tells just a counter and contrast to this line here, where, this is all unhappiness, uncertainty, you know, blindness, lack of clarity. And then here you have clarity coming through a portal, friendship, love, you know. So, and then you have exactly the tingles that I'm getting right now. You have exactly what I was saying before about the trial and the tribulation versus the transition, right? Because the devil here, and then the way you feel about your encounter with the devil, and then you have Knight of Pentacles, which talks about the transition. You know, he's in transit, but it's a slow transit. So that's making you uncomfortable. You know, this is tribulation versus transition. So you could look at it either way. And the tribulation is a lie, the transition is the truth. Moving through a portal with, you know, an incorrect view of things will make you feel bad. So, what do we have here? Oh, look at we have justice here. I turned the deck upside down. I didn't realize I did it. So, justice is here for a reason for sure. Page of Wands. It's all in the way you look at it. And that you have a choice in how you deal with whatever this problem, this temporary problem is going to be. And in the end, it'll all make sense in the end. It'll all rectify itself in the end, Justice is saying. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles under here. I saw it peeking out. Um, which talks about the period of prosperity and abundance. Libra, you have something amazing coming. And I really, really hope that you'll extend me the privilege of knowing what it is. Save this video and come back later and tell me, or if it's happening now, please tell me. I would love to hear about this because I'm very excited about this for you, Libra. And honestly, despite what it does for me in the algorithm, that I'll remind you guys every now and then, that's not why I ask you. Because, yeah, sure, I benefit from getting uh, comments because the algorithm somehow it registers in the algorithm. But I enjoy connecting with you guys and hearing your stories. It's my favorite thing about this. So please. Okay. So, okay. No, nothing under here. So we're actually going to turn this deck back over, but we're going to keep the Ten of Pentacles. And I do believe we are done with this deck. Spirit says yes. Now, what else was that, Spirit? Thank you, by the way, Spirit. Such a beautiful reading. Page of Cups. Look at the Seven of Cups. Reversed? No. Yeah, I don't think so. The six. Did I say seven? The Six of Cups. Okay. Is this reversed? No. Hmm. I think part of the problem is showing up here. Okay. I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's much less often that the Seven of Swords indicates deception because it's kind of known as a deception card, but most of the time that's not in the narrative. It doesn't fit. Like that's not the message that it's conveying in the readings most of the time. But in this reading, I do believe it does. Are we keeping all three of these? Yes. Here? Okay. Can we have the this last card here under the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit? And not to mention that it's under the temporary problem. And then the taking out of the garbage message that okay. The taking out of the garbage message that I have been kind of preaching since January is coming to mind. And you're going to hear that a lot from me because the portal that we're all going through is right now because of the astrology. Go watch your yearly readings. Uh, their yearly readings are in my playlist, and it'll also be in a link below in the description. That talks about the portal and the change of an era that we're all going through. And part of this, a big part of this, in my opinion, a good 75% of the work that we're going to need to do, 75% might be too much, maybe 50 to 60%, is ridding ourselves of many of the relationships in our lives that are not going to suit us anymore. And for those of you who haven't gone through it yet you're going to be shocked at the people you're going to need to remove from your life. Very shocked. Like some of you are sitting there right now, like, I don't know what you're talking about. All of the people in my life are lovely people. They're all, they're all loving. They're all this, that, or the other. Uh-huh. Yeah, you'll see. Some of them are going to change and it's going to be like, whoa, what happened? Yeah, man. So anyway, I say all that to say, and by the way, the Eight of Wands really speaks of that. Like this is like things happening very quickly, like you don't see it coming, and it's like, what? Wait, what's happening? Right? In this same line, King of Pentacles. But again, See, you have this kind of going back and forth between the problems versus the prosperity. This is still like, it's okay. You're going to be in an advantageous position. You're going to be just fine, even though this cuckoo-ness is going to be happening around you. There, there is the devil right under the devil. You have double devil here. But it's put in the center position now, where the Six of Cups over here is placed here over the devil. And you have the Six of Cups energy here, this deep friendship at the end of the sentence here. So you have this friendship above the devil in twice. It's literally above the devil here and in a position above the devil in this line here. Guys, you're very, very highly protected and gifted. Ace of Wands reversed. Yep. Hold on. Okay. Gotcha. Is this supposed to be reversed? Yes. Okay. Of course. Yes, right. Gotcha, gotcha. I gotcha. But now I'm wondering, is this supposed to go here? Not here? Okay. Okay. Because I tend to like to match up you know, energies here because this is all, adverse energy and this is the more favorable energy. But no. Okay, so I'm getting it now and of course I got it because the devil is in the middle. I got you, spirit. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And still, guys, we are still mimicking and reflecting this kind of layered and weaved energy here. You take the bad with the good, right? So you have Page of Cups, um, focusing on your intuition and tending to your emotions, and you have this falling out with someone is what's going to be happening in your microcosm, in your personal life, aside from what's happening out in the world, too. So there's going to be a parting of ways with one person or multiple people. Doesn't have to be just one person. Because most people, I assure you, it's going to be more than one person. A lot of the collective right now, in the other readings, they're presently going through like breakups or parting with friends and that kind of thing. And then spirit repeatedly was reminding them, like, yeah, I know this hurts and it's terrible and it is going to end and you'll be fine, but don't think that when it's over, this is going to be the last time because there's more coming. So just be aware of that. Um, but again, when it's all finished, you're going to have emotional fulfillment. You're going to understand looking back in retrospect, like, oh, that sucked, but oh, I'm better for it now. You know, adverse situations never make sense when you're knee deep in it. But later, you look back and you're like, okay, I'm better. I get it. I shouldn't have been so, resistant and upset about it because I'm fine. So, okay, we have one more card coming. There is the world again. Ace of Cups, too. There's the world. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So now I have a concentrated message here of the love that's coming to you, the deep friendship. So this is part of what you're going to experience when you come through this portal. Your soul tribe is waiting at the other end of this, but at the same time, there's going to be shedding of some of your garbage tribe. I don't know what you want to call it. Your anti tribe, you know, these liars, deceivers, people talking behind your back and working against you in secret. Because, none of I was going to say, none of these people are doing it to your face. Some of them are. There are some narcissists there that, like to gaslight you, insult you, make you feel less than for some of you. But this energy is really like you don't see it coming. Like, oh my God, I cannot believe this person did this. I really thought they were a good person, but they were acting all this time. That's the kind of energy that I get. So if this is presently happening, guys, I would love to hear about it. Let's do some advice. Okay. Well, how many cards are we doing? More than one? More than two? We're doing two cards. Two cards. There's one. There's two. Okay. You are safe. You see? You are protected. What did I say about you being protected? The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. Learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. Very apropos. If people are gossiping about you or spreading rumors, don't fall for it. What did I say about people doing things behind your back? No one is worth lowering your vibration for. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. Okay, so this is a message that also comes out very, very often. I don't think I've quite gotten it from this deck before, but I'll get it from the Sonia Choquette deck every now and then. Actually, more often than not. Wait, let's see if it's on the top of the deck here because I had it in the last reading, and yeah, put others first. Okay, so I got this in several of the readings, and my last reading, which talks about this here. And this isn't quite what Sonia talks about in her guidebook, but my spirit guides use this card often to talk about taking the high road, right? Because you have this man that looks like he's on stilts, that's literally above the seal with a ball, which is a very childlike image, right? So this is someone who is above the nonsense. And but he looks like he's very attentive to the seal. He doesn't have like a whip in his hand, or he's not trying to hurt the seal. He's kind of, tending to the seal. So what it's saying is, and it says put others first. So even when And the other thing about this is that the seal seems completely oblivious to this person over here, right? This is an unconscious person, self in self gratification too. I know some of you are laughing at me like, wow, how are you getting all that from this card? But that's just the way I feel about it. It comes up all the time. Um, where you have to remind yourself that the person doing the things that they're doing to you are unconscious, and number one, it has very little to do with you. It has to do with them and the pain that they're trying to manage, poorly manage. And there's a certain level of compassion that you need to take for these people. And that's not to say to allow them to, open your heart up and allow them to, you know, wreck your energy, but you're not going to be combative against them either. You're going to be patient with them. And if they say ugly words to you, you don't need to say ugly words back to them. You just, and you don't have to have the last word or anything. You just remove yourself and leave them with love and light. And, you know, so that's what this whole energy is about. And you're going to have to draw from this soon if it hasn't happened already, because there's some people in your life who are really going to test this, put you through this exercise, so to speak. So, what else do we have? Ganesh? No. Soul Truth? Unicorns. Sacred Destiny. We have Esther Hicks. Sonia Choquette. Whispers of Love. Whispers of Love it is. More than one? Just one. Any others? Nope. I think Whispers of Love will do it. And it's impossible to shuffle this deck because the cards are enormous. Okay, not in here. No, almost there, guys. Be in the present and dream of the future. Wow, we got this. Was it for the last reading? This one? No, there were a couple of readings ago that I got this. Be in the present and dream of the future. Let's read this one. I'm not sure that I read it. 40. I don't remember. Oh, it says 40. It's card 40, not page 40. Grasshopper. Okay. Be in the present, dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. Avoid dwelling on things that have passed and no longer exist. Everyone has a past that has helped to shape who they are. This history cannot be erased. Accept the past and look forward to the future. Set goals, dream big, and create. By doing this, you will eliminate the need to revisit the past. Having a goal helps you to focus on what is important. Setting a goal with 1 year time frame is a simple way to live in the present. What would you make? What would you like to be doing or achieving in this time next year? Make it an attainable task and work on your dream every day. Once you have committed to your goal, you will find you are more easily able to reach it. Work consistently towards your dream and you will make steady progress and achieve it much quicker. A woman sits beneath the nighttime sky, the pyramids and crystal castle behind her represent ideals from the past. The structures refer to the past and the things that brought you to this point. The stars in the sky symbolize a higher power that guides you. Humans are made of the same energy that makes the stars. You have a light inside you. Shine into the darkness and oops, create your dreams. Beautiful. All right. So, this is about leaving this garbage in the past and moving forward through this portal. You have better things ahead. So, the last thing we're going to do, I forgot to go over the astrology. I did promise that I would remind you every month of the astrological events. So, and I only do like the prominent ones really quickly. So, just to remind you, there's a solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th. Correct. So, for you, it says correcting or eliminating toxicity in your life will be the task in this energy. Your tolerance for poor behavior will be at an all-time low, and you will no longer be able to ignore it. hmm This is exactly what this is talking about. Um, if you feel this way about anyone or situation in your life, don't be shy, Libra. It's time to take out the scale. Yeah. Wow, Libra. This reading is right on time for you. So you're coming into this energy that the astrology is talking about. So I think that's the message. Shoot me a like and subscribe because it really means a lot to me, and I would appreciate it very, very much. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Love, light, and many blessings.